So before the academy, I was going through a great spiritual attack. I was going through a lot of spiritual battle, and I gave my life to the Lord in February of 2014, and I surrendered totally to Christ, and I began to understand a lot about the spiritual realm and things, generational curses and bondages, and just the tactics of the enemy to keep us bound and to keep us from really being able to flourish in the Lord. And I did understand all that, but there was always something that was, as much as I prayed or fasted, there were specific weaknesses that I had that I would keep falling into, and it would hinder my progress and hinder my growth. And it's like I would fall backwards and have to start over again. Right before the academy, there was lack of self-discipline. I had gotten to a place where, I wasn't praying and fasting and being self-disciplined in a way that I needed to be able to really prosper and move forward and get free from some things that have been hindering my life. And I was just really drained, and the enemy really just came. I just came to a place where I was even asking the Lord, what, where are you? Like, are you even here? What happened? Like, why are you with others and you're not with me? And I had these different questions, and of course, the enemy was coming in with these thoughts that I was accepting and receiving. And then when I came into the academy, my life has changed. My life has changed drastically. There is a self-discipline. There is a new normal. There is a new way of life that has been established for me, for the atmosphere of my life. There is so many things that the Lord showed me, through the academy, through the self-discipline, through the learning and the growing, and the direction and the directive. And I think that for me, the biggest thing was the self-discipline, was really growing in self-discipline and being consistent, persistent, and intentional about seeking, getting to the root of spiritual bondage in my life. It's just a very focused, serious, and powerful experience in this whole in this academy, because it brings you to a place where you go to the very root of what your spiritual condition is, what your spiritual issue is, right? And reflecting within yourself. And when you actually apply everything that you're learning, when you are obedient and you follow the directives, you see results. I mean, even in my dreams, I had a dream that I saw something so powerful. And even the dreams that, were the enemy sent to try to hinder the process and to try to reestablish evil covenants and and things of that nature. Even in those, you're seeing the root, you're seeing what's going on, you're seeing what you're coming against. And once you understand that, and once you have the discipline, and you do your self-examination, and you do your you follow the spiritual protocol, you begin to step into a whole new existence, a whole new life. And right now, I recognize that I am on the brink of something that the Lord is doing with me, and He ordained the whole process, from being accepted into the academy, which that was the Lord, and from being accepted into the academy, through the course of the academy, even through the end of the academy, as I'm going, moving forward, it's like the Lord, or you can see where the Lord ordained it and used it to prepare me for this new beginning that I have in my life in every way, like physically and spiritually. It's amazing. So, I mean, the academy has blessed me in ways that my life will never be the same. I have a new way of thinking, and and I have a new discipline, and I am understanding the power of God. God has been giving so much revelation about who He is, who I am, the value that I have, that He, that I have in the Lord, the value that I have in the Lord, and His willingness to set me free. It's amazing. I pray for it, for everyone, every believer to go through this experience, to be able to walk in freedom, because there's so many of us that are bound and we don't understand why, and we didn't understand why. But praise the Lord, the Vessels of Jesus Academy is the real deal, the real deal. And it's a life changer. And if we continue to walk in everything that we learned, there's just only more breakthrough ahead. Thank you.